I'm just curious, there's a phone number here on the Facebook page. I want to call it and we'll see who answers. You know, this whole thing kind of boils my blood. Scams on the internet are nothing new, but lately I've noticed what appears to be an increase in the number of scams targeting record collectors. Today, specifically, I'm going to zero in on one, a newer one that I've been seeing quite often lately, and we'll see if we can make sense of what's going on here. So this is the type of ad, sponsored ad, I've been seeing pop up on my Facebook lately. And this is one example, but there's similar ones going on. I'll talk about those coming up. This one says Vinyl Records 24-hour sale. All right. That appeals to all of us record collectors, right? It says, watch out. We just seriously slashed the prices at our store closing sale with savings now up to 90% off throughout the store. Who doesn't like that kind of sale? Come check out the great selection still available with incredible deals on all your favorite vinyl records. Anyone would be intrigued seeing this, right? Slayer, Metallica, Led Zeppelin, The Clash. So, and then it says store closing period is only $5.99. I'm not sure what that means, but suggests those records are $5.99. That's pretty crazy. So when you go to the Facebook page, it looks legit enough. Vinyl Records 24-hour sale. They got a number of likes, number of followers. There's a phone number there. We're going to phone that phone number coming up in this episode, by the way. I'm curious to see who answers. They have a picture of a record store. That looks promising. What else do we have here? A picture of a second record store, and those don't seem to match at all. So obviously something weird is going on here right now, right? And then there's pictures of clothes on this site as well. So that's kind of odd. So at this point, you know, the majority of people, I'm assuming, would clue in that this is a scam. But let's just keep going further, see what there is to see. All right, let's check out some of these so-called details on this website. I looked at it earlier. The prices are incredible, and they would get any record collector excited, but they're ultimately too good to be true. So let's check this out. So it went to Canadian currency, but let's, just because most of you are in the US, let's switch to US dollars. So here's a picture of a record store. They are suggesting that this is their record store. After this clip, we will do some Google image searches to see if we can find out where that actually is. And we have a blurb here. They say music is indeed a universal language, whether vocal or instrumental music inspires, unifies, expresses. I'm not going to read all this, but that sounds like it was written by AI. It says at the end here, we are no longer taking custom orders and are only selling in-store stock, so my entire collection is discounted by up to 90% off. Oh my God, up to 90% off, and look at all the amazing titles he still has. All right, you get the Beatles stereo vinyl box set. Oh my God, for $13.99. The Rolling Stones box set for $14.99. User Illusions 1 and 2, $5.99. Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. This is a used copy here. First edition from the UK even, $5.99. So I wonder if we click on this, what happens? Hey, he's actually stolen or acquired all the images for this as well. Okay, $5.99. This is interesting. So a first edition complete of Dark Side of the Moon, and it says here he has sold 78 of them. So this guy has apparently a honey hole of great classic albums. Let's see what else is on here. 18 LP box set for $14.99. Okay, these prices are actually ridiculous. I hope that no one falls for this. We have Led Zeppelin of Guns N' Roses. See, some of these, okay, if some place was closing their doors for good, maybe they could be blowing out Appetite for Destruction at $10.99. Doubtful. Pulp Fiction, $10.99. Quiet Riot 2 with the Obi from Japan for $10.99. Some more White Zombie, some more Beatles. John Carpenter's Halloween. I love the original soundtrack. That's my favorite movie. Anyway, I digress. You know, this whole thing kind of boils my blood because there's just, scammers suck, man. Scammers suck. And the concern is, I like to think I'm pretty good at spotting scams, but I'm not saying I would never get scammed. Some of these are fairly sophisticated, but the worst thing would be some young kid or someone just getting into this who falls for the stuff and loses a bunch of cash. That would suck. I hate scammers. So what I want to do, I'm just curious. There's a phone number here on the Facebook page. I want to call it and we'll see who answers.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. The number you dialed has been changed, disconnected, or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again. Or is no longer in...
So it says that was an Indiana, USA area code. So again, a bogus phone number. Not surprising. I was hoping someone would answer. If they had, I would have asked how much to buy all the records they have in stock.
Channel 33, RPM.
One thing I do want to try is the pictures of that record store. What were they actually using for those images, right? We know this is a scam at this point, but this is one thing you can do as well too. I just downloaded those 2 Facebook pictures right here. You can do a Google search on the image. You can see that that record store actually appears to be Jerry's Records in Pittsburgh, USA. You can see the same picture here. Just keep spinning, a guide to Pittsburgh record stores. So obviously we know they just stole a picture from the web for that one. And the second image is this one. This one is not as clear to me as to where it came from. It appears to go to this website based out of Hong Kong. It looks like there's a bunch of pictures of other record stores there as well. And when I take the text underneath that from that article and I translate it on Google here, it says follow the pictures to search for vinyl in Bangkok. Sorry, it's Bangkok. So it looks like that was taken from some website in Bangkok. Maybe that was a record store out there. I don't know. But again, they obviously swiped both of those images. I posted about this on the Facebook page and asked if any of you guys had seen an increase in scams targeting record collectors and what you had seen. Christopher wrote, just saw one a few days ago, a massive fake site listing everything for $6.99, stating that the company is going out of business. So that's really similar to this one. So there's multiple scams similar to this one. Said at further inspection there were links that didn't work, etc. If it's too good to be true. Yeah, absolutely. Like we just said. Robert French wrote, yeah, been seeing scummy scammers several times a day. I like to think that I'm too smart for their scams, and so far have been. Say that 5 times fast, yeah. And JJ wrote, yeah, I put this as a possible video topic for you. There you go, JJ, ask and you shall receive. I saw Guns N' Roses box set for $6.99. Again, it's at $6.99 figure. I'm worried for the young and newbies falling for these scams. They also prey on Discogs. Beware of sellers whose payments are not directly linked to the site. I've been hearing a lot about scams on Discogs as well. People asking you to pay outside of Discogs for records. Those should be red flags. People selling records, again, for prices that seem too good to be true. Again, red flags, right? Don't fall for any of that kind of stuff. All right, 33ers, what kind of scams have you been seeing out there? Let me know in the comments below so you can help others avoid these bad actors. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the week. I'll be back again real soon. Till next time, keep on spinning.